Hello, everyone, and welcome to Love Qualified, which is a ministry that is dedicated to encouraging others to experience the sovereign love of the one true God who has qualified us to be his beloved ones. My name is Joni, and I am a Christian romance independent author or indie author. And welcome to 2024 author income report, where I'm going to be talking about book sales for 2024, the income, the expenses, and just an overall review of the year 2024 as a Christian romance author. So I will start off by doing, telling you guys about the books that I currently got published. By the way, I have done this kind of video for the last, I think this is the third year I'm doing it. So I did it for 2020. 2022, 2023, and now this is for 2024. Happy New Year, by the way, because I just realized it's the first video that I'm actually publishing for the year 2025. But anyway, I have published 6 books so far by God's grace. So I have a series called the Sovereign Love series, and there are 4 novels in that series. That's The One Who Knows Me, which was published in September 2021. The One Who Loves Me was published in May 2022. The One Who Sees Me was published in June 2023. And The One Who Holds Me was published in September 2024. And then I've got devotionals as well. The God Who Knows Me was published in December 2023, and it's basically a companion devotional for my debut novel, The One Who Knows Me. And then my oldest book, Outpourings of a Beloved Heart, is a poetry devotional which was published in 2018. So those are the 6 books that I'm going to be referencing in this video. So we're going to start off with book sales. You can see this is the graph here for the number of books that I sold each month. I'll start off with the book sales for the year 2024, then I'll do a comparison to show you how the sales grew, compared to 2023. So in January, we sold about 200 or so books, and February was more or less the same, just over 200 books. Then in March it went up to over 400 here, as you can see. And then April was more or less the same. May was more or less the same. June was a slight dip there, but it was more or less the same. And then July, from July onwards, you can see this massive jump here. And basically there were a few things. I think from June to July, one of the things I wanted to do in the second half of last year was to scale my business. And so I increased the amount that I was spending on Instagram ads in the second half of the year. So I went from £3 to £5 a day. So I think that helps. And also viral TikTok videos as well from other readers, and not necessarily my videos, but readers who were reading my books and sharing the books on social media and telling their other reader friends to go buy it. So there were quite a few of those, and there was a sort of ripple effect. And as you can see, the sales jumped as well in July and August, and then September was when we released The One Who Holds Me. So that was release month. Even though it was release month, you can see that there wasn't very much of a big difference between those three. And then there was a dip in October. I've always noticed dips in book sales in October for the last 3 years. I don't know why. I didn't do anything differently. It was 1 month after release, so I'm not really sure why it dipped. Anyway, and then in November, sales started to go back up. I did a book sale for all my books for Black Friday. I made all of them 99p and so, or 99 cents, and so I got a lot of sales through that. And I think I also did a newsletter promo as well for the first book, so that people start with the first book and then read through. And then in December was wild, guys. I didn't know social media marketing. I didn't know advertising, and I think it was probably just ripple effect maybe from November, and then also because it was the holiday season, Christmas, people were buying more books. But that was the highest number of sales that we've ever gotten ever in my author career. I don't know what happened there, I cannot tell you, but obviously we sold well over 1,000 books, as you can see. And I'm so grateful to God for that. So that's book sales for 2025. And then this is just a quick comparison. You can see how much growth the business is growing, compared to 2023. Obviously, the blue is 2023 and the pink is 2024. The graph speaks for itself. There's been a massive jump from, obviously the first 2 months started off more or less this, especially January started off more or less the same. And then after that, things just skyrocketed. And I'm so, so grateful to God for that. Um, and then this is just a graph that I like to do. It just tells me in terms of the percentage, like where the book sales actually coming from when you're looking at the books in total. The little sliver of yellow there, that's the devotionals. I didn't put them individually. I just crammed them, the two of them together. So all devotionals are in that one sliver. But my first novel, my debut novel, has always been my highest seller, my bestseller. That's The One Who Knows Me, comes there at just about 45%, followed by book two, The One Who Loves Me, at about 30%, and then book three, The One Who Sees Me, at about 20%, and then The One Who Holds Me, obviously, that was only about 3 months worth of sales. So that comes up about 6%, and then the rest is a devotional. So I've always seen that the first book is always the bestseller, followed by the second book and the third book and the fourth book. I don't know if this will be for the next series that I write, but I don't know. People always think that they have to start from book one, even though they are standalone books. And then you can see the income per month. Obviously, I'm not sharing actual numbers, but I just wanted to show you guys like the actual sort of inconsistencies in the actual income, because that's how it is being an author, running a small business, or having a business. It's just the fact that every month is different. You can see months where it's really, really high, and then other months it's really, really low. And another thing is, this is the actual money that landed in my bank account, not necessarily the money that we earned in that month, because the vendors or the print on demand platforms, they pay you 60 days, 60 to 90 days after you sold the book. So this is actually just a recording of the money that landed in my bank account that month. So for example, what I received in January was actually sales from November 2023. So as you can see, that's basically what happens there. And then this is a quick comparison of income compared to 2023. As you can see, there's also a big difference there. Right from January, there's a huge difference, and obviously going all the way up to December. And I'm super, super grateful to God for that. And just a quick note, just something to say that my plan, I set an actual income goal for 2024, and we surpassed that income goal. I think we managed to triple our income in 2024. So, triple that income for 2023 in 2024. And again, that's something that I do not take for granted. I'm so grateful to God for that. Then this is expenses by month in 2024. So expenses varies really. I even did a comparison here compared to 2023, and as you can see, I spent more in 2024 than I did in 2023. I think over £1,000 more, but that's because there's more things that I've picked up, the business expenses that I've picked up in 2023 in 2024. Obviously, things like advertising, that's something that I didn't really do very much of in 2023, and I'm doing that consistently. It's one of my main marketing strategies at the moment. So obviously that's going to add to the expenses. And so yeah, there's just lots of other things that I've been doing now. And so I'm just going to give you guys a bit of a breakdown when it comes to expenses, just so that I can show you guys whatever I'm doing. Let me go back. Actually, I think we'll come back to that. So income report, obviously this is just a sort of like a pie chart to show you where the income's coming from. So I do have quite a few income streams, and I wanted to just tell you guys what those income streams are. So I consider the different sort of print on demand platforms as different income streams. I know some people might not might not see it that way, but the way I see it, if Amazon is paying me and Draft Digital is paying me and Ingram Spark is paying me, I see that as sort of different income streams, even though it's all books, but it's from different platforms. So at the moment, for 2024, these are the different places that I had income from: Amazon KDP, Draft Digital, Barnes and Noble, Ingram Spark, website sales, BAM Books, Okada Books, Roving Heights Bookstore in Nigeria, my TikTok shop. Coaching calls, that was something that I started. So author coaching calls is another thing that I started last year, which I didn't do in 2023. I now coach authors who are looking for help with writing, publishing, and marketing their books. So if that's something that you are interested in, you can book a call with me. The link to book is in the description. I also did in-person signed copy sales. Ko-fi was something that I also started last year, which is just a platform that people who want to help or who want to sort of just support me in any way that they can, starting from as little as £1 or $1. They can do that if they wish to. And then I had one brand sponsorship deal last year, which was actually new for me as a small YouTuber, so that was great. And then Seller as well is another platform that I publish my books on. So altogether there were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 income streams for 2024. So that's what you can see. Obviously, Amazon KDP was the largest. It's always been the largest from the very beginning, followed by Draft Digital and Ingram Spark. So Ingram Spark is quickly growing. So I'm actually, interested to see how this pie chart would look like in 2025. And then these are my expenses. This is the pie chart. So majority of the expenses was on marketing, as you can see there, 38.7%, and then followed by website and subscriptions, then production cost, and then just some other things here. So I'm going to break that down a little bit more. So in terms of production cost, it was things like the blurb editing for my books, editing with my editor. So I pay for developmental copy editing and proofreading, cover design as well. Any proof copies, any signed copies that I buy, shipping, to my readers when I ship off signed copies, packaging, bookmarks, stickers, things like that. So that all goes into production costs. Then website and subscriptions, you have things like my author website domain name, my business email address, I had a merch store before. I've closed that now, but I had a merch store before. My website subscription, like the premium subscription for Wix, my book funnel subscription, my Canvas subscription, and then I'm part of the Alliance of Independent Authors in the UK, like the membership. I'm part of that, and then paying for my email list service as well. So those are things that go into website and subscriptions, and then marketing. Obviously, it's things like advertising, so paid advertising, giveaways, the newsletter promos I did, and then just some other miscellaneous stuff, really that I did as well. And then there's stuff that I spent on for training as well, so going to events, buying books, things that I feel like are helping me train for being an author. And then last thing was just other miscellaneous stuff like taxes, refunds, things like that. So yeah, those are all the things that I spent on in terms of expenses. And yeah, there you go. So that's pretty much it. That's the end of it. So yeah, I'm so super grateful for what God actually did for us in 2024, and I'm so excited for what He's going to do for us in 2025. This is just to really encourage other authors out there. It took me a while, obviously, to get to this point, making these kind of sales and this kind of income. I'm super grateful for everything that God is doing. I'm super grateful for the impact that the books are making. The reviews have just been amazing, just to see how people's lives are being touched through these words, and just how God is just working in magnificent ways. I'm super thankful. At the end of the day, really, is the impact over money, or is really the purpose over money and things like that. But obviously, the income that comes from it it's just an added bonus on top of it. I'm really, really excited about what God is doing through these books. And I just want to thank each and every one of you for supporting me throughout the year 2024. Thank you for, buying the books, telling your friends about it, sharing, reviewing, everything that you're doing. Because I wouldn't have been able to get here without you guys supporting. So thank you so much. Let me know if you have any questions about my author journey, about the books, about writing, about self-publishing, about marketing. I would love to answer. Like I said, if you need any help with these things, then feel free to book a one-on-one author coaching call with me. The link will be left in my description. Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember that the sovereign love of the one true God has qualified you to be His beloved one. Take care and God bless you. Mwah. Bye.